lifetime warranty with every new Nissan. Limited time, brand new Nissan Sentras. Just $49 a week with lifetime warranty. Just $49 a week with a lifetime warranty. Visit DreamNissanMidwest.com today. Dream Nissan, putting your dreams in your driveway.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
If you've been injured in a truck accident, you need the best. Onder Law. Let's make your case our cause. Truck accident? Call Onder Law for a free review at 314 or 618-9000000.
Imagine a child in extreme poverty waiting over a year to be sponsored. End their wait today. Become a compassion sponsor. Just text radio to 83393.
Get rewarded by
1065 The Arch has your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Foghat. Shooting Star and more coming up.
tonight. All the times, all the tries, I'm washing it all away because you left me in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Left me out in the cold with nobody to hold. Can't you see I'm a side, I'm a side, I'm a side. So let it rain, let it rain. What else can I do? Ain't no sign of a light, no umbrella to hide. Still I'm standing here right where you left me. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Rain, rain, don't go away. Please stay another day. Funny how I don't wanna make you stop, stop. Hands every time I drop, drop, drop. Each try. You got me dancing in the rain, all by myself like I'm insane. Sometimes the words just can't explain. I don't really wanna think about anything. Goodbye. Ain't no one will look back, look back. It was only a game, but a pity. Save it all in a frame without me, baby. Poured down the drain, all the scars, all the pain. I'm washing it all away because you left me in the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Left me out in the cold with nobody to hold. Can't you see I'm a side, I'm a side, I'm a side. So let it rain, let it rain. What else can I do? Ain't no sign of a light, no umbrella to hide. Still I'm standing here right where you left me. In the rain, 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 in the rain. Bang, stop, bang, don't stop, baby, let me soak in, scrub, wash you off in the rain. Bang, stop, bang, don't stop, baby, let me soak in, scrub, wash you off in the rain. Bang, stop, bang, don't stop, umbrella to hide. Still I'm standing here. Can't you see I'm a side, I'm a side. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain. Yeah, I've been here waiting, looking at him, trying to catch up, take it how you wanna take it. Left to place and panic, left to take another planet, left to make another statement. XG, baby, say the names right, spell it out so you can learn it. Cause metal tough when it's turning, cause metal fire when it's burning. Can tell we all made it work for us, made it, but we had to work for it. Work, 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 so perfect that it hurt, don't it? Surf on them, right away, right away, right away. Cause we had the right away. Bye, 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 flying past it, we fly away in the outer space. Drop top in a coupe outside when I hop up out of this plane. Look at my fit right now when I just walked out of my bed. Fix my hair and fix my makeup on the way. Bound to the next stop, bound for the grave, make 'em bow down to the X. A little more than ordinary, honorary, underestimated, leaving all you.
Okay. What is going on? The tube of the Ube. Oh. Just got done hitting an arm day for this beautiful Saturday morning. Usually arm days either on Saturdays or Sundays, so. Yep, 5 times a week hitting a lift. So. Yeah, nothing too spectacular. Just wanted to record this because yesterday after I did the pre-recording and I said I was going to do a post-recording, again, I forgot. I was driving home, had things on my mind, forgot to pull the phone out. Technically had the phone out. It was right in the center console, but didn't put you guys up on the dash. I couldn't talk to you guys, so now I'm here to talk to you guys about yesterday's lift. Most importantly, you'll see. And most importantly, I wanted to go back over what you guys saw in the extracurriculars, aka the bodybuilding type movements. Because for those, what I did was I hit stomach was upset this morning. like I usually would finish my pre-workout, aka energy drink, before my lift, but I honestly couldn't. Took the whole lift for my body to feel okay enough to keep drinking it. So it wasn't like my body was rejecting the energy drink, but I ate something this morning. It wasn't agreeing with me, but that's why I'm a little wonky this morning. Don't need it that much, but yeah, we did a pullover. Oh, the rope pullover. What I wanted to talk about was when you look back and watch that, as you saw, I was kind of at a perpendicular angle to the cable machine. I don't know if you could tell as well in that video how perpendicular I was, but I was damn near. Like, I was at an angle and slightly turned, but almost to the point it was like I was facing sideways to the machine. Not fully, but enough to where when I come through with the full contraction of my lat on that pull from the rope, I feel it. Like the extra bit of contraction at the end there that you get whenever you come down with, like, say, I don't know how many of you have ever done a single arm pull down, but when you do those and you get that twist at the end and you're able to get your elbow a little more through, it's kind of what I'm talking about, that feeling. Because when you do that, and if you've done it, you know what I'm talking about, that feeling you get. But with those, I feel like obliques activating and everything. With this rope pull, when I do it that way, I don't feel the activation of my core as much. You will feel it no matter what, but it doesn't feel like I'm doing a lot of crunching down, which isn't a bad thing. But I like the way that feels, though, where it feels like it's mostly on my lat. So we did that, and I did about 3 sets, 10 to 12, and I was supersetting those with my lat pull downs I had on that day, which you probably saw in the video. I don't know, the way I had the camera set up, I didn't follow it with me. I had it set up to where it was in the back. I was in the background doing lat pull downs, and then randomly appeared to do some some cable rope pullovers, I guess you could say. I'm not 100% sure on what you would want to call those, but yeah. So those went well. I still haven't decided which ones I feel like I like more. With these, I feel more of a contraction. So my lats feel like they're getting feel fuller, I guess you could say. But it's been harder, it's been making them more tense, so it's been harder to open up when I hit a lat spread. So we'll see. Maybe I just need to have some work done. Have the old lady rub out and just help get these lats to open up more. Yeah, I love that feeling, though, it gives. But like I said, it makes my lat spread look like it's not opening up like it. When I first started this movement, had it in, it's been a while, been a little bit, because I've seen Hunter Labrada, one of my favorite bodybuilders. He was hitting it that way, and when he hit it from a head-on position and pulled it in. I didn't feel the stretch on my lat enough. I felt good tension, but I want that stretch at the end. So I thought of a way, and that's when I recalled the Squat University video of a guy that did it. He was talking about his rows and his pull downs with a single arm, how he has his clients twist whenever they get through the motion. So they twist to stretch it, come back, lock into position, pull down, and then twist and squeeze that extra in that kind of extra lengthened position or extra contracted position. I loved it. I loved that feeling. It felt good. It felt like it was a superior version on my muscle, at least. But the look-wise, it's not like it doesn't make it doesn't make me feel like my lats are growing, because it more feels like my lats aren't opening up. But when I look back at videos, they do look thicker and wider, but it doesn't feel like as wide, as thick as they should be. It feels like I can't open up. So maybe it's too much and it's making me like tighter, and I'm needing to like relax more. I need to do something to help that happen. We'll see. We're going to work on it, of course. And then from there we did rows. I did about 4 sets with 125 pounds. Instead of slapping on like 3 plates, just slap 100 on. We have hundreds at my gym. Slap 100 on. And my thing with the rows is I'm doing them, if you watch the video, I do them slow, get that stretch. Sometimes I've sat there in the stretch, just to keep that extra tension stretch on there. But yes, I do that, and then I do a pull, squeeze at the top. So there's a reason I'm not. I could throw probably 2 100s on there and do sets of 12, but they're not going to be good, clean, controlled reps. They're going to be sloppy, throwing around, get them done, survive reps. And we ain't about that life when it comes to my extracurriculars. These extras that I'm doing on my lift need to be extra precise and extra hypertrophic. Man, no traffic on the highway, but everyone's driving slow today. Odd. But, well, it's raining, but usually that doesn't stop people in Missouri. Missouri people are just... There you go. We drive 4-wheelers. We're used to this. Car totaled. Well, dang it, Tammy. I thought this was going to be a good idea. I'm not that of a Tokyo drifter. And that is my rendition of an Midwestern Missouri banter. Man with banter. But yeah, so we did those 4 sets, 10 to 12. I think 8 to 10, and I think I stopped because I was going to do as many sets until I couldn't hit 10 anymore, even with like a longer rest. And at 4, that was when it happened, and I hit 8. I hit 9 the set before, but I know I said my stomach feels better after lifting. Yeah, not anymore. But don't know what I was gonna say. But I did 9 on the set before the 8, thinking, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna hit 1 more and see if this a longer rest, because I kind of was taking shorter rests. Wasn't a great idea. So I took a longer rest between that second to last and last set. I still got 8, so that's when I was like, okay, we're good. We'll call it, cut it. We're good. I supersetted with one set only, because this is such a brutal workout. It's just straight stretching. Was the dumbbell pullover workout that you have seen on this channel before. I've been doing that too on the end of my back days. And yeah, we did that. And 1 set, I don't know how many reps I got. It was over 10, of course, because I'm going to go to absolute failure. Straining and shaking. Get that stretch. I like ending with a stretch for my lats, so it doesn't feel so they get opened up. Just like I said, though, it hasn't really been helping because of that rope pull that I've been doing, so not for sure. Maybe we need to do it. I don't know. I like to end with it no matter what, though, still. But yeah. And then for the actual powerlifting workout, I did 255 for my sets of 8 on my Larson press, but on the press for the second set, I took too short of a break. I was thinking, I can jump back into it. I should be fine. No, not with how I was doing them. If you watch from my first to my last, on the second set, I ended up doing 7. In the last one, I ended up having to put my feet down for a leg drive on it. Then for the last set, I think I did the first 2 to 5, something like that, slow and controlled, and then the rest were just rep them out. And that was the main lift. I got 80s on the dumbbells for sets of 8 to 10, I think it was. I think I was doing 10 though. 2 sets of 8 to 10. As you see with those, I do a nice slow controlled burn on the way down, stretch at the bottom, explode through, squeeze at the top. I know people, aka RP strength, don't agree with the top portion being a contraction is unnecessary, but I enjoy it. It makes the workout more enjoyable when I get that squeeze at the top. So we're going to keep doing it. Did my tricep extensions. Worked up, did 2 sets of 30. My last set was 40 pounds, I want to say. Yeah, 40 pounds. Next week I want to do 35s and then end with a 40 again. If not, do 35, 40, 40. That was pretty intense. Especially today being triceps. Really felt that one. Did the reverse dumbbell reverse swings. That's what they're called. It's kind of, let's say, reverse fly. No, it wasn't reverse flies, but it was a dumbbell reverse swing. And did 3 sets of that. Nothing new with those. Just trying to get, like, those I just use as a back activator now for the lat pull downs and such. And then also a rear delt auxiliary lift. The guy behind me was gonna hit me. Still might. No. Love tap. Yeah, that was the workout though. Like nothing crazy. Not lifting really heavy right now. Deadlifts, I did that 485 with my bum knee, but that was about it. Like 470 on squat, like nothing for sets of 5, so there's that, but nothing to write home about, so we take it in strides. I mean, we got one more week of this. Next week's my 3rd week, and it's a deload, so feel good though. Feel like I'm getting stronger. A little bum knee hold you back a little bit, but didn't hold me back enough to where I didn't hit the numbers I wanted this week, or the numbers on my sheet. So take it in strides, guys. You just can't let little tweaks here ruin the whole workout. Now, if it's affecting it to where, like, oh man, I can't move my leg, probably shouldn't get under a squat or try to pull a deadlift, especially if you're sumo. But if you're like how I was, it's like, my knee's a little bothering me, but it didn't affect my lifts, then why not hit them? I'm also, like, in my head on a clock of how long I'm going to be natural. Because on that clock, powerlifting's not going to be really a thing for me anymore. It's going to just be like I'll do that here and there, but like it's going to be, if I don't know, if I react like how I think I will, I just don't think it's going to just be fair. It's just going to blow up in strength. And also on top of that, my size is going to go up. So all in all, it's probably just going to be a overall bang for my buck. So, and just jumping into powerlifting like that just doesn't seem not fair, because I'd be untested. But still thinking. Been talking to my buddies about doing a show next year. Haven't decided yet, of course, because buddies want to go on what we call our little college group the Memers. Stupid name for stupid people, so remember that. But we did that, and I mean, it was all around swell time. Just now they're talking about, because we're all older now, we're not in college anymore. We're all talking about like going on, like, oh, let's go on a little trip, guys. Which is not like saying I don't want to go on a trip, but like if we go on a trip, it sounds kind of selfish for me, but I want to go on a trip bodybuilding based around bodybuilding time. So that way it's not just a waste my money kind of trip. I get to do something and see things. Like I want to go to the Arnold Classic. I've never been there. And going there would be pretty big for me to be able to see like guys getting ready for shows, guys on stage competing in that show, and then guys in their off season, see like the difference. Because the last time I see the 3 bodybuilders I've ever seen in person, because when I was at my first pro show in Chicago last year, I was thinking time's just like, what day is it? But last year, when I did that, it showed me what they looked like on stage, but I was in the back. All the upper seats in the section that I was in were all filled. Wasn't able to find anywhere to sit. And then after the show, I saw one guy, and it was a taller guy, not a guy my height, or a little shorter or taller. This guy was like 6 foot. I think he took 5th at that show. And he was big and shredded. He was shredded. Like, but all I could really see though, like he was wearing pants and a hoodie, sweatshirt, jacket. I'm not 100% sure. But he was wearing stuff like that. One, it was summer. I'm like, man, dude, you must have no fat on you if you think that feels great. Because I'm sweating in a t-shirt and shorts. But yeah, he was up there like that, and I'm like looking at him going, damn, okay. But then I looked down, and I'm like, I just, like his legs were lengthy, kind of small, but kind of mean a lot, especially for his size. They didn't have deep separation either for how lean he was. They were just shredded. And these were just from pictures. When I saw him up front, like I said, he was fully covered. And he was just tall. And he had a wide frame, but he was kind of built, not like an X, but like a V. And not like a V taper from the top to the waist, like a V from the shoulders to the feet. There was never a pop from his legs, even with pants on. So I was like, this is 5th at this show? Okay. besides that, though, that long train of thought, I mean, I literally zoned out because I was just like, just then I was just thinking about that guy and like how imposing, but not impressive, I guess. I mean, he was impressive. Everyone's impressive. When you're that shredded, that's impressive. But like, I guess the structure, and I don't know, the legs weren't very impressive, I guess you could say, so. Just, besides that, the only time I ever saw other bodybuilders was in their off season, but fucking freaking sorry, the best bodybuilders you could possibly see. I saw Tarek Lunsford, Hunter Labrada, and Brandon Curry in their off seasons. Brandon Curry in his off season looks just like a big gym dude, so he wasn't going, he was working out, you could tell, but he wasn't like getting on, he wasn't blasting gear or doing anything like that or taking gear. It looked like he wasn't even taking gear because he was soft and like not very big. I mean, bigger than me, of course. Right. Especially at that time. That was in like 2002. 2001, 2002. So that was years ago. And I was only like at my biggest 215. When I saw him, I was probably like 205, 210. No, I dwarf. Just kidding. But, man, there's some dead stop traffic right now. But I saw them. Hunter Labrada was big. He was like, he had, I think I saw a video shortly after that of him weighing, he said he was weighing like 270, 275. And I think that off season he got up to 280 maybe. But got dry skin on my nose. I was wiping off. Those guys, Derek Lunsford, for as short as he is, I don't know why people say he's like 5'5", 5'6". My buddy in college was 5'5", 5'6", between there. And I didn't out-height him like that. So unless I'm taller than I thought, which I'm not, these men's heights are off. Oh, probably about the same height as Hunter. Maybe a smidge. Not like if you just took his head and my hair, took his hat off and didn't count my hair, we were probably within an inch of each other. Not even, probably within like quarter of an inch of each other's height. But I was also like, just like trying to like, because my brother, it was me and my brother went, and he was like, aren't you going to go up and talk to him? I was like, there's not really much to talk about. I mean, they say all their crap on YouTube. I just wanted to see them. I mean, what do I have to say to my competitors, my future competitors? Besides, I can't wait till you're on the sidelines staring at my back. No, I'm just kidding. Quote the reference. It was Nick Walker, so that's what he said. That blessing of Wodaboo, a wabadabadoo, a wabadee wabadoo wabada. I should have got off. I could have gotten to my hometown through these back ways. It's about like be a 7-8 hour long video. This though, seeing that though in person, I was like, that's what made me go, okay, there's a definite size discrepancy between me and these monsters. So, time to gain mass. And after I graduated college, it's exactly what we've been doing for about 2 years. A little over, I'd say. 2 years and like a few months. Bulking, then cutting, then bulking, then cutting. Just that Sam Sulek style. Mine's a little crappier because I don't have gear to like make me keep the mass on. Not saying like that's cheating. No, not at all. In fact, I envy them. But I don't really have the funds right now to be busting into taking tests and other things such as that, so. See how crazy, though, I get my physique. I mean, after this car talk, in fact, not even. I recorded this morning at 219.8, basically 220, which is where I've roughly been within for about a month now. And I told people I was going to recomp at 220. No one cared, let's be honest. None of my family cared. They were like, okay, you do you. It wasn't like they were like, no, you're not. But, yeah, so at the beginning of this, I was 232. And by the October, end of September, I was low 220s. 223 to 220. And excuse me. And right now, like I said, still about 220. But in this video, okay, we're back. As you saw in that video, that was me doing a little posing. I ran through the quarter turns / mandatories as I was doing the quarter turns. And the best part is, I wasn't even nowhere near as good as lighting as this picture. And I'd say I am well beyond that when it comes to fat loss. I have V-taper from behind. Like, the fat that's disappeared from my back from behind is absolutely nuts. I am farther away from the camera, so maybe that made a difference, but I'm not because I'm not in the exact same standing spot. But that shouldn't matter when you can tell the difference. And the fact that I have a V-taper compared to just I had a V-taper, but it wasn't as pronounced as that. From the front, like I said, I couldn't open up my lats, so I haven't been able to. So we're going to figure that out. But when I do, on that front double, it's going to look mighty fine. Oh, man. But that is the recomp. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted. I'm not for sure why this traffic's so bad. I'm assuming an accident. I'm assuming it's not on the side I'm on, so I don't have to try to squeeze over with these people, but we'll see. But yeah, the recomp has been going well. If the pictures have been showing anything, I'm starting to see a 4-pack show up. I had the lines, but now the center line, I'm getting lean enough to where the center line is actually showing. Once I saw that, I was like, okay, we're doing something right. Man, I'm feeling it. Tired after that. I'm gonna get home and I have my old college I used to coach at. They're having a dual. I coached there for about 2 years, and I'm right out of college. I was a volunteer, then an actual assistant, and a paid staff assistant. The other one I was paid, but it was more through the booster club to be a volunteer. So I have that tonight. They're dueling the number 2 team in the nation for D2s. I didn't wrestle for this team in college. I wrestled for a different team that was also in D2s, but I also had a strong connection with that school because the old head coach and I went back pretty far. He was there for me a lot when I was in college, but I just couldn't get over the money money difference between those two schools. So And by the end, it worked out because I ended up not paying much for school. But yeah, that's the recomp talked about. Nothing changed though. Okay, so here with the recomp, the one thing that changed is I'm having my 5 meals, which one's not really a meal, it's just a shake that I take. If I take it at night, so my meals will, my last 3 meals switch around. And you're all probably like, what does that mean? Like, in that sense, usually they don't, but if they do, what switches is I'll have the burrito meal and the chicken and rice meal. It's a chicken burrito meal, 2 wraps, about 70 carbs, 250 grams of chicken. And now I've upped it, so I take about, and this is uncooked chicken, not cooked. If that was cooked, that'd be crazy. No, 250 grams of uncooked chicken that I've raised now, though, to 200 or 300 to 320. I think it's 320, because then I'd only do 180 in my last meal with my chicken and rice. So I have probably closer to 60 to 70 grams of protein in my real post-workout meal, because what I usually do is take a protein drink as soon as I get home and then cook that meal and then eat it in about an hour and a half after that. And then for my last meal, it's just chicken, rice, and then for fats, I do almond butter. Oh, you all seen my chicken meal, or how I cook my burrito, chicken burrito. I've been weighing my cheese, though, now. I wasn't weighing my cheese there for a while, and I guess that made a difference, because the fat in the cheese, apparently, I was eating more than I thought. It didn't look like it, especially when I weighed out. Like, I made a big burrito, and had that, but yeah, it was weird how like much that made a difference, because in like a week or two span from doing that, from weighing the cheese too. The only thing I don't weigh is the sauce that I put on it with the mayo and the hot sauce that I make, because that's my fats for the meal. Most of them, a lot of them are coming from that, or almost all of them are, and then like probably like 10% is coming from cheese, but the cheese also has protein in it and stuff, so there's that too. I don't really count the cheese protein. I'm having about 200 something grams of, if I calculate it all up, 15, 45, 25, 55, but now it's more 70, 40, roughly, which is 110, plus 45, 25, there's 70, 80, plus 15, 195. Goodbye. Usually, that's not what happens. So what happened that time is the suction cup is actually falling. That's new. That was new and weird. I don't know how I feel about that. It probably is going to happen again. I'm going to keep that in. That was just a slow fall. Oh, thought the semi-truck was coming to give me a hug. Seeing that and trying to drive in this rain and this traffic and that was, sorry I wasn't talking much through that, which I was, but like saying, like, lost train of thought at least between what I was saying beforehand, because that was distracting. I was like, what? Because I thought it was the actual kind of not stand, but the car mount. Like, there's a hand that holds it, or a little clip that holds it, and it has a tightener on the back of it, which I don't know why you would want to have it that loose to where it's just flopping around. But yeah, you tighten it to see, and then the tighter you get it, the harder it is for it to move. Oh man. But yeah, so I was doing the calculations there, and that's and roughly with no, I do about 35 grams of protein in my protein drink. 35 or 40. I think it's 40. Yeah, 40 grams of protein. So it'd be 85 plus 15. It's 100. So it's 210 grams of protein. Okay. I was wondering where my math was coming from. I was like, what? It's like, I'm forgetting something then. But yeah, that or I'll have some protein with my morning meal. Like I'll either, and then have the shake later with just one scoop. Most of the time, though, I end up having just the 40 with that post-workout. I probably should add some type of fat with it, but with how responsive it's been, I can't really say much. So we'll probably keep it in. I'm just staring at the mount now, waiting for it to fall again. It looks like it wants to. Yeah, but that's my diet. So for all of you who want a full day of eating, you got to share this video and like it. There's only 70 something of you guys, so, which is crazy to think that just putting a little effort in can get you there. It's mostly from shorts, though. Everyone likes the shorts I put out because I lift heavy weights. And I'm not some freaky monster. I'm big, but I'm not a freak monster yet, so everyone's just like, not expecting a guy my size, looking my size, to be squatting 606, deadlifting 600 plus. Everyone probably expects me to bench that much. They'd probably be like, oh, he doesn't bench that much, actually. It's also the music, but that's what draws them in. But the lifts are what keeps them up. It's always the lifts. But on that note, I'm going to call this. Getting pretty long. So I just want you guys to remember to like, comment, subscribe, especially if you want that full day of eating video. And always remember, stay juicy. Twinks.